My name is Bre. Welcome to this practice. This is a very quick and effective movement routine that you can do anytime throughout your day. This is a great practice to sprinkle in throughout your day. You could either kickstart your day with it, you can do it during your lunch hour, maybe between meetings if you're working from home, or you can also do it at the end of the night when you get home. Maybe you're sitting in traffic for a long time or sitting in your car and you just want to add a little bit of movement before you go on with your evening. We're going to begin in a high plank pose. So come down onto the ground. Step the feet back. The wrists are directly under the shoulders. Keep the arms straight. You're on the tops of your toes. Start to push the ground away. So lift up in the chest. Straight line from the crown of your head down to your heels. Tuck the tailbone slightly and engage the core. Start to connect with your breath. Step the feet a little bit wider. Bring both heels over to the right side. Let your hips dip down towards the ground. Keep the arms straight. And then engage the core. Lift the hips up through center and all the way over to the left. Pause here. Arms are straight. Bring the hips back up over to the right and over to the left. Let's do two more each side. Right, left, right, and left. Back to plank, and then lower down into a forearm plank. Start with the right arm, lower down, and the left arm follows. Right hand comes back, push yourself up, high plank. Lead with the right arm, lower down, forearm plank, push it up, high plank. Lower down, forearm plank, push it up, high plank. Now we'll do 3 of the left side leading. Left arm lowers down, forearm plank, push it up. Try to keep your shoulders parallel to the ground. Last one. Push it up. And then set down the knees. Slowly lower down into Sphinx pose. The hips come down. The elbows are underneath the shoulders. Gaze is straight ahead. Engage the glutes slightly. Find a little more length in the collarbone. Last 10 seconds here. You could either stay here in Sphinx, or if you want to deepen your back bend, you can also straighten the arms. Engage the glutes even more. Completely optional. Slowly lower the chest back down, all the way to the ground. Shake out the hips for a moment. And then press the hips to the heels for child's pose, Balasana. Knees apart, heels together. Walk the fingertips forward. And let the chest hang heavy between the legs. Continue to bring your hips closer to the heels. Walk both hands off the right side of your mat, or over to the right if you're not on a mat. It's totally fine. Pin down your left hand with your right. Side bend, stretch on the left side. So start to pull your left hip closer to the left heel. And take a couple deep breaths. Feel that stretch in the left rib cage, all the way up the left arm. Walk both hands off the left. Pin down your right hand with your left. And again, a few deep breaths here. Walk your hands back to center. And then come back up to a seat. And we'll close down with just a 30-second sit. So you could either keep the eyes open or you can close them down just for 30 seconds. Connect with the breath. Drop back into this stillness in the body, this stillness in the mind. And allow yourself to be as you are in this moment as you slow down your heart rate and dial in and connect to yourself. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice, for this movement, for this breath. We'll see you in the next video. Lots of love. Namaste.